Hi, Black Gypsy here. In today's pick a card reading, we're going to be talking about the person on your mind. This can be a romantic interest or someone you've met at work, a friend or an acquaintance. Generally anybody you're thinking about. So in this pick a card, we're going to figure out why they are on your mind. What is it that they want to say to you or do to you or tell you? And some advice the next time you were to interact with this person. So we have two piles here. The first pile, we have this Phantom of the Opera gold clothing pin. Okay. Or a brooch, I should say. It's a brooch. And this will represent pile number 1. And in pile number 2, we have this shell, seashell. Simple seashell for pile number 2. Pile number 1, pile number 2. Pick a pile and I'll see you in the timestamps in the description box below. Thank you. Hi. If you picked pile number 1 with this Phantom of the Opera brooch, let us pull out cards that relate to the person on your mind. Okay, pile number 1. Before we get into our pick a card reading, let us see the oracle message that we have for today. So the oracle message we have for today is the crowning, initiation, thresholds, birth, rebirth, a seat at the table. So we have our 3 cards. The first card is going to tell us why the person is on your mind. The second card is going to tell us what does this person want to say to you or do to you. And the last card is just some advice that you may grasp the next time you see this person or interact with this person. First card here, we have the 2 of discs. Second card is the 10 of swords in reverse. And the last card is the 5 of swords. So, pile number 1, the person on your mind. Why is it that they're on your mind? So we have the 2 of disc here, which correlates to the 2 of pentacles. And this relates to like multitasking, doing multiple things at once, setting your priorities, planning things, making sure things are organized so that it's all balanced in a certain way. So this person that you're thinking of could be someone that you have met at school, or it could be somebody that you have met at your job, your workplace, etc. And I think the reason why you're thinking about this person is because you probably, maybe this person on your mind, you want them to like interact with you or help you at work in some way, shape, or form. Maybe I do see this card in the upright position. Maybe you have everything under control, or this person on your mind has everything under control. Maybe you admire their work ethic. You admire how this person can get things done, multiple things done at the same time. And you see how this person here in the card is just smiling, and it seems like they're enjoying their job. So I think there I am getting a sense that you admire this person's work ethic a lot, and you may want to like talk to this person or interact with this person some way, shape, or form. Okay. The second card I'm seeing here is the Ten of Swords in reverse. The second card tells us why they're on your mind. Well, this person on your mind, or why you're thinking about this person, the Ten of Swords talk about like painful endings or truth that has been revealed to you, something you didn't expect to end, but it had to end in some way, shape, or form. But I feel like with this Ten of Swords in reverse, there's maybe somebody here, could be you or the person, just wants to release some sort of stress. All right. See how here the Ten of Swords, there's this man, he's penetrated with like 10 swords. I feel like the reason why you're thinking about this person is one of you is sensing that you are in pain in some way, shape, or form. It could be you. I'm getting that from you, reader, that you could be stressed out at your job. Maybe you need some help. Maybe you're working somewhere new. You don't know where to start. You don't know where to begin. You might need some guidance. But with that Ten of Swords card in reverse, it's telling me that you probably need some sort of like healing. Maybe you expect to work with this person. You want this person to help you be like the person you're thinking about. Because I did say before in the previous card how the person on your mind is doing so well in their work, in their studies, etc., etc., and you too would like to be in that same position as well. Okay. And then that last card here, we have the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords talk about conflict. It talks about changes. It talks about like standing up for yourself. It also talks about confrontation. Even though the Five of Swords does feel like an aggressive card, even though the energy is all about aggression, I don't really feel it that way. You can see how there's these two people hiding behind the wall, and they're just looking at this person holding a sword. I feel like you are watching this person from a distance, and I'm getting a sense that you want to approach this person. I'm hearing the song like Face My Fears by Utada Hikaru. Maybe you are a little bit shy. I'm getting a little bit of shyness from you, viewer. It doesn't have to be you. It could be the other way around, but I'm getting it from you. That you may want to like talk with this person. The sword energy talks about like communication. I guess the advice here is don't be afraid to talk to this person. I think this person will help you achieve what it is that you need to achieve, whether it is in the workplace or at school. Okay, the Ten of Swords here tells me that there's definitely a lot of stress that you're going through, and you're not feeling very comfortable around this person. But with the flowers in the end, it's telling me that the outcome is going to be okay. 10 in the tarot is all about endings. Okay, it's the final, it's all about stability. Things will be okay. The Oracle card does talk about like the crowning. I'm seeing like a rebirth or a birth, a new start, pretty much. Have a start with this person. Feel free to talk to them, okay? A seat at the table. I'm also drawn to this phrase here. You know, maybe you can have a seat at the table and try to communicate with this person. This person would be glad to talk with you. I'm getting that with this person. I don't really feel that they're very, very mean or anything, but I'm getting a lot of like shyness coming from you, viewer. So, person on your mind is not a generally a bad person. So let me pick out 3 cards from my truth picture to fine tune this message a bit, and then we'll close our reading. We have mature, we have king, and then we have dreamer. Mature, king, and dreamer. Yeah. What I'm getting from like the mature and king card, right? They do both correlate with each other. You know, the king is someone that is responsible for like a kingdom. You know, he's responsible for people. And for you to get into that position, you also have to be like mature. All right. Like I said before, towards the beginning of the reading, you could have find this person quite inspirational with this 2 of this card. They seem to be able to multitask, able to get things done in such an effortless manner. And for you to get into that stage, right, you need to have experience, right? Maturity and the king card is giving me someone with experience. So maybe you may want to have a conversation with this person because they have some sort of experience on being able to get multiple things done. Okay? And with the dreamer card, you know, something tells me that you think about this person a lot, right? This person, for you to dream about this person, it's like, wow, I rather just think about them because I'm afraid to just talk with them because they might be, you know, a little rude, a little mean, arrogant, aggressive because they're able to get things done. Maybe that's what I'm getting here with the 10 of Swords card here. The sword energy does correlate with thoughts, your mind. You know, with this head thing, you see how his eyes are closed. You could be thinking about this person while you're sleeping or while you're in your alone time, etc., etc. But the person on your mind, I don't really think they're like that. I am seeing the 7 of Wands card in the bottom of the deck, which talks about protecting yourself, defending yourself, you know, people criticizing you. Maybe you are afraid of what the person is going to say to you. But what I'm getting here with the mature and king card, I'm not really feeling that. This person is definitely going to help you succeed in whatever it is that you need to do. It'll help you have a start. Also, something I just now realized is that we have the crowning, and the crowning correlates to a king. So I feel like you might become this person's apprentice. This person will just also not only help you succeed, but you'll be just as good as this person in the future, if not better than the person, okay? If not better. With the 5 of Swords, you're able to, once you're able to face your fears and be able to contact or able to start communicating with this person, you're gonna go far. You're gonna be very, very successful. Okay, so that is what I got for you, pile number 1. Thank you for your reading, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, if you chose this seashell for pile number 2, let us see the cards that relate to the person on your mind. Okay, pile number 2, the person on your mind. Before we get into our reading, let us look at our oracle message for today. And the oracle message is the Holy Grail. Stop the endless searching and inner quest. So, these are our cards for pile number 2. The first card will tell us why the person is on your mind, why you're constantly thinking about them. The second card will tell us what do they want to tell you, or what is it that they want to do to you. And the 8 of Discs will tell us any advice that they would like to share with you. Okay? So the first card is the 5 of Discs, which is the 5 of Pentacles. And what is it that the reason why they're on your mind is the 5 of Discs, it talks about like struggles. It talks about you being outcasted, you handling things all by yourself. It's also a card about like taking a risk. Maybe this is kind of similar to pile number 1, but this one more so is like maybe you're seeing this person handling things all by themselves, but they're not really asking for any help. You see the sun, and this man is working under the sun, and he has all these different pentacles or different objects, and he's handling it all by himself without asking for help. Maybe you pity this person, maybe you don't, but the thing is, what I do know about the 5 of Discs is all about you being out in the cold, being neglected, maybe even being ignored. And I feel like with the 5 of Discs, you may want to help this person. Okay, I'm getting a sense I want to help the person. Okay. So what would the person want to say to you if you were to interact with this person? And the second card here is we have the 9 of Cups that came up in reverse. This is a wish fulfillment card in the tarot. This is a card about having everything you want, being satisfied, and being happy. But in reverse, it could also mean somebody that's just never satisfied, right? They always have a problem with things. I'm getting with this 9 of Cups, this person may not want your help. They don't want to deal with you. This 9 of Cups is like giving me go away energy. Since it's in reverse, it's drawing energy from the previous card, which is the 8 of Cups, which is about walking away. I feel like this person just doesn't want to deal with you. There's a little bit of stubbornness coming with the 5 of Discs. Since this 5 of Discs card correlates to the Taurus energy, since Taurus is an earth sign, Tauruses can be a little bit stubborn. I'm getting a very stubborn energy from this person. So, advice that you can have. The 8 of Discs talks about like you being heads down in something, perfecting your craft, your skills, whatever. I'm getting more so leave this person alone. I'm also hearing the phrase mind your business. All right. Since I said before with the 9 of Cups, like the person may not want to deal with you. Let him focus on what it is that he wants. I feel like this person likes to be on their alone time. The number 9 does talk about the self. This person may be invested in his or her own self. They don't want to be bothered. Okay, the bottom of the deck does show the 8 of Swords, which is a card about like feeling restrained, being in your own space, feeling trapped. I feel like this person just likes to be in their own little zone. The Holy Grail card talks about like stop the endless searching and the inner quest. This person, I feel like the person on your mind, they really, really are focused on, I don't know, it seems like they're really, really focused on their work, their studies. They really want to get something done with themselves. Like I feel like they have a very, very strong goal that they're trying to pursue, and they don't really want any like distractions. Okay. Let us get 3 cards from our truth picture to fine-tune this message a little bit more. Okay, we have Mysterious. We have Gangster. I'll get one more card. And last but not least, we have Powerful. Yeah. So what I'm really getting with the Mysterious and the Gangster card is that somebody that really likes to work in their shadows is like somebody that doesn't really want to be seen. Like when you think about gangsters, when I think about them, they usually operate at night, right? Like, when you watch the old films back in the day, you have a regular schmegular guy coming out of the store late at night, maybe buying a bread from a grocery store, and then some gangster comes out and just says, hey, give me your money, or else I'll just mug you or harm you, etc., etc. And the Mysterious card is just, mysterious. It's unknown. It's intriguing. I'm getting somebody that may like to work in the shadows. They might like to work by themselves. Okay. I'm also getting a little bit of an intimidating energy. Maybe the person on your mind can be a little bit intimidating. Doesn't have to be. But I'm getting more so that this person, they just like to operate on their own time. They like to be very independent. They don't want people to get into their business, pretty much. That's what I was getting here with the 9 of Cups. That's why they may want to shoo you away. The Powerful card, I feel like the person with the Powerful card, they like to be in control. Okay, they like to be in control. If they were to interact with you, pile number 2, they might lose their power. They might have to compromise, and they don't want to deal with that. They don't want to deal with that. I feel like they want to do things on their own, and they're happy even though they appear to be struggling. They appear to be a little sad, upset, but it seemed like this person really likes to be in their own zone. They don't want to be bothered. So with my advice to you, like I said, with the 8 of Disc, you just leave them alone. Maybe that's why I don't know if this phrase means anything, but stop the endless searching. Stop trying to find ways to become this person's friend, because you might end up getting hurt. Okay, you might end up getting hurt, or you might maybe make a fool out of yourself. I don't know. But this is the reading I have for you, pile number 2. Thank you for watching, and hope to see you in the next video.